bronze medal match between Max Freeman and Alex Crum underway. Freeman at the bottom of your screen, just missed into the net. Crum at the top in the red and white. And no, your eyes are not deceiving you. It says Foster on the back. That is Jack Foster's jersey that Alex Crum is wearing.
1-0. Point.
Well, that's not the start that Freeman wants right there. Similar start in the semifinal.
That was
Game
one-way
one.
traffic against Chris Hayworth, who moved through to yet another championship Sunday in straight games.
Ooh.
Just catching the outside of the
Nice
line, and all Crum
read.
can do is clap the paddle.
Yeah, nice read there from Freeman.
1-2.
Well, too much shape there from Crum. Tied at 2.
2-2.
Oh, that's a big forehand return right there from Crum.
3-2. Side out. Point. 3.
A side out. Crum took home one other medal on tour last year on the APP. It was a bronze in men's singles. That was at New York.
Side out. Point.
Oh, we're just exchanging missed serves right now.
4-3.
4-3.
Point.
Forehand winner from Crum. Not a lot of long drawn out points here to start.
No, we're going big or going home right
Grip
now.
and rip, baby.
5-3. Point.
Another point for Crum as he has doubled up Freeman here early on in game 1 of our men's singles bronze medal match.
Point.
And another point.
Timeout receiver.
A timeout taken by Freeman with a 4-point lead for Crum. What have you liked about the way that Crum has gotten out in this match?
Well, right now it's just Crum is making the fewer number of errors. I mean, Crum we already know is going to come out and play high risk, high reward pickleball, and for Freeman, it's almost the semifinal has carried over here into the bronze medal as far as the slow start and the higher number of unforced errors.
Freeman dropped that semifinal to Hayworth 4-10. Although the 10 was closer than that second game ever felt.
Yeah.
It was Hayworth in control from start to finish. Meanwhile, Crum played a tightly contested match with Will Howes in the semifinal. That one was 11-12. Crum had opportunities but made inopportune errors that just allowed Howes ahead in the crucial moments.
Yeah.
Timeout server 2.
But that comes with the high risk, high reward play style.
Side out.
On cue, forehand error out of the timeout. But at this point in both of these guys' careers, it's really difficult to ask to change your play style.
Yeah. No, and when it's working, it's phenomenal.
Right.
Point. 8.
And that is why we've seen Crum kind of be that
4.
giant killer where he's able to take down a Chris Hayworth on a day that he is absolutely red hot as he
Yeah.
puts it into the net there. And sometimes that's what makes those matchups so difficult because you don't know which Alexander Crum, for lack of a better example, but you don't know which one you're going to get that
Well,
day.
if you go baseball-wise, Adam Dunn hit 50 home runs a year, but he also struck out like 350 times. So it was kind of like...
You get one or the other. He's not exactly Tony Gwynn out there.
No.
I don't know. Would you take that trade-off?
Ooh, that was pretty.
deserves a clap from Crum.
I mean, if you're saying Tony Gwynn or Dunn, no.
No, I meant the
But,
risk
yeah.
versus the reward.
Yeah, 100%.
Backhand volley winner to earn the side out for Crum.
But I think with the high risk type play style, you also have to look at it and be like, all right, in a certain situation, I need to dial it back a little bit and go for consistency, rather than it's always
All or nothing.
Yeah.
And actually, I think that's where we've seen the evolution of Grayson Golden over the course of the last year, from when he
Yes.
started and
Yep,
came
yep,
on
yep,
and
yep.
really had that push last year in Miami. He's dialed it back in the pressure moments
Yep.
when he's needed to.
Point.
Missed backhand. 9-all. So after a slow start, Freeman able to work his way back into this first game. He's looking for his first ever medal on the APP Tour. Forehand stab volley sails long. Crum the first to double figures.
10-9.
What a shot.
I mean, you know, I like Max Freeman's game. Like, he has the shots right there. I think it's still just developing the consistency and minimizing the errors. Ooh, that ball's just wide.
Point 11.
Just wide. But you're right. I think as we take another look at that last ball that lands just outside,
Yeah, just wide.
the shot-making capability
Yeah.
from Freeman is absolutely there. Plus the fact that he's lefty gives a little bit of a different
Yeah.
look. He can mix it up.
Point.
Right there, Freeman just trying to rush through
10.
the return.
Oh,
That's
just
where
wide.
Crum needs to make that ball right there. It
And
has a
that's-
wide open line.
And is that just a miss, or that's going for too much?
It's gone for just a little too much.
Went cross court that time. Freeman couldn't make the pickup.
13. $13-11.
13-11 in favor of Crum.
Point.
Make it 14-11 off the missed return. It brings up game point.
14-11. 1 minute.
Timeout taken here by Freeman.
Again, right here, it's kind of Freeman just a few too many errors. Well, we can kind of say the same for Crum as well, that he's in essence just made the fewer number of errors, because the game's style is very similar.
How often, though, if we had the conversation about that's what it comes down to, is you can see Freeman there on your screen thinking it over coming out of this timeout. But this game comes down to who can make fewer errors, because you're going to make more errors in a match more often. More often than not, you're going to make more errors than you are hit winners.
Oh, especially in pickleball, 100%. But, it's focusing on minimizing the errors more than the winners. 100% is what the focus should be. And again, we go back to somebody like Chris Hayworth. We'll go game point here.
Game point will have
Just
to wait as
wide.
Crum misses wide.
But you go somebody like Chris Hayworth, who has power, has shape, has angles, but makes very few mistakes or makes the adjustments quicker. That's what makes him so good.
Point.
Kisses
just
the
catches
line.
the line.
Crum couldn't have had a better view. He was right on top of it. Freeman back within one after staving off a game point. Missed forehand from Freeman is going to give Crum another opportunity to close the door.
Those are the type of misses you can't have right there.
Crum, big backhand pays dividends. He takes the first 15-13. Crum halfway to a bronze medal.
Less is more, unless it's less beer. Fat tire.
Welcome back. Game 2 in our men's singles bronze medal match underway. The missed return from Freeman to start things off, and already a big eye roll of frustration from Freeman.
1-0.
Yeah, nice double up there from Crum. See Freeman again trying to recover back to the middle of the court. Double up, Crum just freezes him. Yeah, I forgot how to say middle right there.
It's okay. Another missed return and another good start for Alex Crum. He's up 3-0 in game number 2 after taking the first 15-13. Stab volley sails wide. The body language from Freeman right now leaves something to be desired.
Well, it's a culmination of the semifinal and then this one. I think he actually left the facility after the semifinal, and then they had to call him and come back and say, hey, you've got the bronze medal match.
Just wide.
So
taking a timeout here.
If that was the situation, then you're already mentally tapped out, and then you got to try and bring yourself back into competition mode.
And talking to Daria Walczak after that women's singles semifinal, she told me before we did the post-match interview that one of her main motivations was not having to play another match today. She did not want to play another one,
hey,
and that's all she kept thinking.
That's good motivation.
And Walczak moving into her first women's singles championship Sunday. There will be no women's singles bronze medal match played today. Megan Fudge withdrawing after dropping her semifinal match. So by default, the bronze medal going to Amanda Hendry. So this will be our final singles matchup here in Daytona Beach prior to Championship Sunday. This bronze medal match, Crum halfway there.
Server, 2. 5-0.
Oh, just wide. In unison now. Better construction there from Freeman. And it seems like in the semifinal and in game number 1, Freeman does a really good job making adjustments coming immediately out of the timeout, but it's the ability to sustain them moving forward that's been a struggle.
Yeah. Just rushed a little bit there from Crum.
So 3 points out of the timeout for Freeman.
Ooh.
Good combination from Crum.
Even when Crum makes a good point or plays a good point, he's still turning back and being like, I should have been here rather than here.
As a hypercritical athlete, I understand that.
I mean, I understand that too, but it's so difficult to live in that moment right there. Eventually, you have to just accept, hey, I won that point. And, I need to tweak a few things, but you can't break down every single swing that you make.
And I'm speaking from my personal experience, it can get exhausting to be that
absolutely
focused on things that didn't go right, but ultimately didn't matter in that moment.
Yeah, absolutely.
4, 7.
Again, that's a ball Freeman can't miss right there. Not a lot of pressure coming off of that Crum return. It's short. It's middle of the court.
4.
Another winner for Crum as he is getting closer to taking this bronze medal. But for Freeman, in what you've seen of him today and his continued progression, where could he end up by the end of the season?
I think Freeman has the potential to shake some draws up, to kind of be a mainstay guy that goes deeper into the draws. A quarterfinal, semifinal guy.
We saw it last year as Crum rips another one, but we saw it last year with Golden, with Howells.
Yep.
Who will those players be this season to challenge Chris Hayworth?
11, 4.
It's just lazy footwork there from Crum. Got the shorter return, but didn't move up to the ball.
Still sitting on a 6-point advantage in the late stages of game number 2 here in our men's singles bronze medal match.
5, 11.
Our final singles match of the afternoon here on day 1 of our APP Vlasic Classic Daytona Beach Open.
That ball just landed right on the line, slid through.
Sometimes it is like that, unfortunately, if you are Max Freeman.
5.
Oh,
Just missed it.
That was ever so close right there.
6, 12.
Just long off the forehand side. And so right now it seems Crum content to play side-out pickleball.
Well, we're past that 6-point lead stage, so yeah, it's kind of safe to play that side-out pickleball until you get to 14, and then you got to win on your serve. And you don't want to just keep on giving them the opportunity to chip away. But a nice angle there from Freeman.
7, 13.
Missed third from Freeman brings up match point for Crum.
Ooh, that landed in.
Crum catches the back of the line. Alex Crum with his second medal on the APP Tour. It's bronze. We will step away and wrap things up when we return.